Hey guys, Chris here with a quick video on a belt that arrived this week. This is a WOW logo WCW US belt. This is the 3-plate Jmar version of the belt. However, this is an officially licensed belt, which is very cool. The plates were made by Belts by Dan, who has the license to make these belts with the WOW logo in place of the WCW logo. As you can see at the top there. However, the belt itself is actually a duet between two makers. So the plates were made by Belts by Dan. However, the leather is actually by Jmar or Joe Marshall, who made the original belt, which really piqued my interest because it's a very interesting combination of two makers. You don't usually see that. And I think it's very, very cool that the original maker's actually done the leather for this particular belt. As for the first impressions of the belt, I was really, really impressed. These are American plates, and I haven't had American plates before, and I'm very, very impressed with the quality of the plates. And the leather as well. The leather is very, very nice. Strangely enough, I found this belt locally. I was buying another belt, and I had asked if there was any other belts for sale, and this particular seller said, yes, I have this one. I've got this WOW logo WCW US belt on Joe Marshall leather. Would you be interested? And I said, absolutely. And it arrived, and I'm just absolutely wrapped with it. I'll take a closer look here. So this, of course, does have the WOW logo in place of the WCW logo. And that is also replaced on the side plates of the belt. You can probably see that O there in place of the C. But my first impressions were I was really impressed because I had previously owned the replica version of this belt, and the replica itself is really, really nice. But one of the first things I noticed was the artwork differences. So the artwork on this particular one, especially in the floral pattern on the sides of the belt, I noticed that this version is all filled in. Whereas on the replica, you'll see these details are almost vectorized. They're all hollow, whereas this version's all filled in, and that's also the same on the side plates. And I think this version actually looks a lot better. Really impressive detail. The other thing I noticed was, one of my main gripes with the replica was, not only does the replica have a really flat main plate, but the logo I found wasn't really etched deep enough. And I know the replicas aren't etched, but the logo does not stand out anywhere near enough. Whereas this real version, it's really got some depth to it. So I'm very, very happy with that. And that's also the case on the eagle as well. You'll probably see the sides of the eagle actually have a much deeper etch than the replica version. The replica version plate also is a lot flatter, but that is curvable. I ended up curving mine when I had mine. This one does have a curve as well, which is good. The main thing I was impressed with, along with the plates, is the leather. So this is Joe Marshall's leather. You can see his stamp there, and that's part of his snapbox press plate that achieves that texture. And I believe that snapbox press plate includes that ornamental stamp there too. But I was really impressed with like the quality of the leather. It's actually still in very, very good condition. So I'd love to know the story behind it. It's been kept very, very well. On the back is just a textured black leather, which works really, really well. The only thing I really had to alter when this belt arrived was when it first arrived, there was a little bit of backing overhanging the front of the leather here, which I just trimmed and blended in a little bit. But I was careful not to make too many changes to the leather because It was crafted by Joe Marshall, and I'd want something from him that's not been changed too much. But all in all, I mean, the edges of the leather are very good anyway. On the other side, we've got the same snapbox texture with Jmar's signature on the end. Just another angle of this particular belt. I think it's such a timeless design. I think it's a really regal, prestigious looking belt. And I'm a huge fan of the 3-plate version. The 5-plate version is very, very nice too, but I think the 3-plate version just, it was just really done well, executed just perfectly. And it was just right for the time as well. I'm also really impressed with the quality of the belt. Even the leather almost seems brand new. So I'm really impressed with that. And for my first American belt, the standard of etching, plating, and the painting is done really well on the plate. So really, really nice indeed. I do have some more videos coming up shortly of some more belts and also just some general re-leather work I've done, but I thought I'd just do a quick video on this one because I'm absolutely wrapped with it. But that's about all I have for this belt. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers. Bye now.